So most of the songs on our debut release are about self and lessons that I discovered. It's pretty selfish, and a lot of it's just for me to sort of understand what it means, but I still try my best to make there a takeaway in every song that somebody can get value out of. The 1984 is named after the novel by George Orwell, and there's an idea in a book called Doublethink where a person holds two simultaneously contradictory ideas, and that's something that I actually find myself doing a lot in real life. I think that it's just part of being a complicated human. I mean, being a human, which is inherent to complication. There's a quote by Walt Whitman that says, "Do I contradict myself? Very well, then I contradict myself. I am vast, I contain multitudes." The lyrics of the breakdown are written the best that I could imagine in Newspeak, which is the language they used in 1984. And the words say, "Old think, unperson, speedwise, rectify, black, white, good think, onto full wise, good sex." And so what that actually means is that there's an unperson in your life, somebody who is in the past, and you have to quickly let go of that person and adjust to your new reality. Before anything really good can happen, you have to love yourself, which is kind of cheesy, but it is what it is. Track 2 is called Bereaver. Bereaver is a song that I wrote in 2014, and I was thinking about a particular moral decision at the time. It's sort of an inevitability going through life that sometimes what you want isn't what's good for other people. It's only good for yourself, or maybe you and your group, but somebody still gets the bad side, like the short side of the stick, so to speak, if you go after what you want. I was trying to decide, like, should you live in such a way that you never offend anybody in any real sense, where you take away something from them that they wanted. And the answer that I came up with was no, that you live your life in whatever way is best for you, and if people get hurt along the way, then that's really unfortunate, but that's just what has to happen. Go after what you want, and don't apologize for it, and don't be malicious, but if people don't like the things that you want for yourself and the things that you want to create, they're just gonna have to deal with it. Track 3 is called Nowhere, and it's a song about death. It's a song about mortality, which is something that I'm constantly struggling with, and so this is some of the struggles that I've had in that journey. The title itself is referring to the place that I think you go when you die, which is nowhere, basically. So it's like oblivion. And I kind of look at what are the things that can give life meaning, or that make everything worth it, and how do other people react to death, and what do you do about the fact that you're dying, basically. And those lyrics just are taking a look at that. Polarity is about how our experiences, especially the painful ones, change us, and that sort of makes us who we are. And in life, I think you should embrace the changes that it makes you. Don't try to be some ideal. Be authentically who you are and what your life experiences have taught you. And that alone will be enough to relate to people, because you'll have a completely unique experience that only you will ever have, ever in the history of the universe. And that's as worth sharing with somebody else as anything. So the lyrics themselves are actually mostly just lessons or pains in my life that kind of shape my perspective that I share in the song. In 2012, I got ejected from a certain band, and I don't hold any entitlements about it now, but I was pretty upset at the time, so I wrote this angry heavy diss track, if you will. When I came to Archetypes in 2014, I found out that our bassist Tyler actually had the same experience with the same band. So I brought this song to Archetypes, and now me and Tyler like to get down on that one. Yeah, I think that's all I got.